Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. This is a video on how to increase your spin time. So these two are two identical spinners. They're a quid each from the UK, so they've not got a very good bearing in them at a pound. They only have one single bearing. So the white one on the right there, that span for 1 minute and 12 seconds untouched straight out of the box, and this blue one span for 52 seconds untouched out of the box. So let's go ahead and show you the box they came in. So they came in a blister pack like that, as you can see, the shape of the spinner in it to stop it moving around, and then just a plain white box. See if we can show you the box, all of it, and that's what it said on the back, so nothing special. So let's go ahead and show you the weight. Let's go ahead and put it in shot. So the weight with 3 bearings is 51 grams. Let's put that into ounces, 1.8 ounces. So let's turn that off, put that one back in shot. So the interesting thing about these is they didn't come with normal ball bearings in, like they got in that one. They came with these instead. Let's see if it'll focus. So it came with 3 of these. See if we can get it to focus. There we go. So there's actually, they've moulded into it 608 RS, is it? And then ABEC 9. Obviously they're not a bearing, but they're pretending to be. Probably just for the photograph on the listing. So that's great, that, isn't it? They're quality bearings because they're just made out of lumps of plastic. So let's go ahead and straighten that up. Just put that out of the way a minute, sorry. So what I did to the white one, which is move the white one into shot. So it's 1 minute and 12 seconds with those plastic bearings, the ones I showed you earlier. So I put 3 metal outer ball bearings in, and I got 3 minutes and 8 seconds run time. So I then went and put 6 bearings in, which you can see. I don't know if you can see. Let's try and get it in focus. So what I've done is I've inserted them half into the holes. See if I can get the camera to focus. No, it won't. I've half inserted them into the holes, and then pull tied them together to stop them flying out when they're spinning. So there's actually 6 bearings in the outers there. So the 6 metal bearings ran 2 minutes and 30 seconds on one side, and then I turned them over and it ran 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the other side. So I thought that was odd. I put 3 bearings in and it runs 3 minutes and 8 seconds, and with 6 bearings in it runs 38 seconds less. So I don't know what's going on there. So what I did to this blue one, it ran 52 seconds with those plastic fake bearings in. So I used this, I went and then used this GT85, which I mentioned in another video. GT85 spray with PTFE. It's just to give you a quick look at the back at what it says. Directions for use and where you can get it from. You might not be able to get it in the US, but I can get it in the UK, and that's where I am. So I used GT85 and it dropped to 34 seconds. So it started at 52 seconds and then I put the spray on it and it dropped to 34 seconds. So that's less. So what have we learned? Let's go ahead and put the white one back in shot. So what have we learned? So no oil in the bearing is the best for long spin times, but uncoated bearings will go rusty and run slower if they get wet. So 3 bearings in the arm is better for longer run times, but very cheap spinners are very difficult to remove the bearings. I had to use a small hammer to get mine out, to get the bearings out of this one, which is just a small tiny hammer, like a toffee hammer, but a bit more heavy duty. So I just bang them in and out with that. It's got a little handle on it as well, and that does the job. And I just smack the bearings on the outer race and it just pushes them out slowly, and work around the shape of the bearing and just bring them out slowly, and then sometimes I have to put them back in again the same. So another thing with these is each side spins a different time. So the very interesting thing I found out was that 6 bearings does not give a longer run time. So why do you think that happens? So comment below if you can work it out. So there's also another thing, that you can remove the cage of the bearing if you want to, but this will happen as I mentioned in a previous video, that as you can see in the right hand side, there's no cage on those bearings, on those balls. So that's what happens on the left hand side, is the balls fall out and the bearing falls to bits. So I'm confused really as to why more weight, I would have thought, would mean a longer spin time. So something must be slowing it down. So let's go ahead and just show you a couple of others. I've already got a video on of this spinner, the flower spinner. This one cost me, let's have a look, £1.04. Yeah, that one cost me £1.04. And I've just got a new one in the post today, which is a brand new one, which is branded with the Avengers logo, obviously made in China. Not fantastic, you know, they've just stolen the branding. Obviously it's not legitimate branding. Let's go ahead and show you the inside. So this one is a Captain America shield spinner. This is what it's sat in. It's sat in a piece of thick foam to stop it moving around. So that one spins like that. It's quite a noisy spinner, but it is made out of metal. I think it was about 95 grams. This one cost me £5.14. So as you can see, the outer spins, it's quite good and thick pad to hold, because you can run quite easily. You can run 2 fingers on the back of it comfortably. So as I get more spinners, including this one, as they arrive in the post, I'll do a video on them. So that's it guys. So thanks for watching, and check back soon. Cheers.